Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Jittery J Reacts. Up today we have Jimmy Carr, Riskiest Jokes Part 2. Now, I scheduled Part 1 for yesterday, so I'm doing Part 2 today and then I'll do Part 3 tomorrow. But anyway, it's just the way I've got them scheduled out for the end of the month, so. eh, yeah, this was requested by Andrew Moss. Like I said, I wasn't sure which one you wanted, so I'm doing all three. But without further ado, let's get into this and see if I can keep from getting 7 copyright claims on this one, like I got on the last one. It was crazy. Oh well. Anyway, here we go.
My ideal woman would be a single mum once I'd finished with her.
Oh God, that's a way to
Good
start.
joke. I
Oh
pay for the
my.
abortion. Oh, I got you again. I fucking wouldn't. Let's talk about something a little bit more serious. It can't all be slapstick abortion stuff.
Oh, oh my God. Slapstick abortion stuff. Okay. It's gonna start like this. I can see it now.
My first wife was from Thailand. Well, don't, because you'll feel bad. It's actually quite a sad story. My first wife was from Thailand, and she died of testicular cancer. Probably the best way I could describe it is a twinkle cave was an outie.
I think that was on the first one, wasn't it? When he was talking about that? I thought it was. It was on the first one. When he's talking about that.
I saw a transvestite in a miniskirt. I thought, that shows a lot of balls.
Oh.
Right, well, I feel we've warmed up. Let's try some properly offensive jokes, see how we get along.
This is where we represent
First,
the
we gotta
place
get
where
rid of the
fans history is
ads.
made. To honor our fans,
99% of women kiss with their eyes closed, which is why it's so difficult to identify a rapist.
Oh. That is just wrong. You can tell on their faces. That is just wrong. Oh my goodness. But yeah. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna try something right quick. First I gotta do this, and I gotta shoot. I'm just trying to fix this real quick. It's hopefully this way it won't get copyrighted so much. But I forgot before when I set it up. It's been that kind of day though, so yeah, it's been crazy around here for the last few weeks, and it's about to get crazier. But, it's all good. I'm excited about it, so it works. Anyway, let's do this. That's better. Just in case.
Let's have a little time out there and discuss the rules of the gig. Feed line, punchline, I'll take care of that. And then you can either laugh, you can laugh and applaud, I'll be flattered and delighted, or you can go, ooh, in a disapproving style. What you can't do is laugh, applaud, then look round and go, ooh. Let's give it a go.
I have to move that back
I
a
saw a
little
headline in the
bit.
Evening Standard. It said, football rapist
That's a-
quiz. I thought, was that story or a competition? Well, it's probably as good a time as any to talk about how political correctness works in stand-up comedy, because some people think it's a free-for-all. You can say whatever you want on stage because of freedom of speech. That is not the case. There are rules and regulations that govern what I do. Basically, how political correctness works in stand-up comedy is, if you're directly affected by something or involved in something, you get a free pass. You're allowed to joke about that thing. So, for example, homosexual people can joke about being gay. Disabled people can joke about disability. Black or Asian people can joke about race. Those are the rules. So, these two pedophiles walk into a park.
Oh my god. Dude.
Child abuse, there's a touchy subject. I saw a headline in the paper. It said, "Please smash paedophile ring." I thought, good, let's see how they fucking like it. Some people eat roadkill. Have you heard about this? They take stuff that's been mowed down on the streets, they scrape it up, they clean it, they cook it, they eat it. Fine, but what you've got to accept is some of these kids have got families.
Oh, that is just wrong. Dude. when it said riskiest jokes, they ain't shitting. I would be surprised if I don't get flagged for some of these.
I got a couple of speeding tickets last year. I've got to be super careful now. I've got 6 points on my license. So I've got this special device. Some of you have probably got it too. It sits on the dashboard, tells you if there's a speed camera in the street, makes a beeping noise. Goes beep, beep, beep to warn you there's a speed camera. Also makes a noise if there's a child in the road. It goes ba-dum, ba-dum.
Oh, that's wrong. He's ate up.
Last week I ran over a kid carrying a cymbal.
Oh.
Ba-dum.
Yeah, I just see that coming. Well. Oh, man.
What's not to like it? It's a joke about killing a child in a music hall style. Have you ever had this? My girlfriend made me fire our cleaner because she said the cleaner was too good looking and she didn't want her in the house. How mental is that? She was a really good cleaner. She was especially good at getting spunk out of hair. Did you know every day nearly 4,000 serious sexual assaults occur? In my mind. In America, in Oklahoma, where that fertilizer bomb went off, they've now got a garden of remembrance.
Oh, my God. He's got a point, though. There was a fertilizer bomb, and they planted a garden. That's just... There's something wrong with that picture, but, yeah, I don't know.
And it has come up a treat. So every cloud. These kids in American high schools, I'm sure you've read about them, 14, 15, 16 years of age, they go into their high school with automatic weapons and handguns. They go apeshit. They shoot 20 or 30 of their fellow pupils before turning one of the guns on themselves. What is their fucking problem?
Took that last corner
That's
pretty
a good
quick.
question.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand
I
on
know
the
he's going to make a joke, but that's a good
Do
question.
they not know where the staff room?
I said, I know he's going to make a joke, but that's a good question. What is their problem? And why wasn't it noticed ahead of time? The signs are always there. Even as good as I got at hiding them, the signs are always there. That you got something wrong up here messing with you. The signs are there. You can't hide them all. But anyway, this is
Room is?
like a...
Do they not know where the staff room is?
Gosh. Some tell
could
me
be
he was going
heroes.
somewhere with it. Get that
I was
down
in
out
Germany
of my
recently
face.
doing a comedy gig. I was flown out there to do one of these corporate gigs. I thought, comedy Germany, it's missionary work.
God.
Went out there, did a comedy gig. The gig went fine, but on the way back, there was about a 3-hour delay at the airport. Now I thought, that's not a problem. I've got an iPod and a computer. I was quite, busying myself. I was quite happy. The guy I was traveling with, the guy that organized the corporate gig, was livid with this 3-hour delay. And he said, with no hint of irony, he said, yeah, say what you want about Hitler. At least when he was around, the trains ran on time.
Oh,
I thought, yeah, but think about where they were going.
that is fucked up.
Treat them mean, keep them keen. That's what they say, isn't it? Treat them mean, keep them keen. But I think you've gone too far if you're using a Stanley knife.
Oh,
Of course, a lot of women stay with their men, even if their men hit them. A lot of women will stay with their husbands, even if their husbands beat them. I tell you what they need. A slap. Where's your self-esteem? Silly cow. She was tiny. Of course, the thing people never say about domestic violence, and it strikes me as being just so very obvious, but people never say this about domestic violence, is just how fucking stupid it is. I mean, you're hitting your wife. It's your wife. You might as well key your own fucking car. Think about it. You don't like her now. You're not going to like her anymore with two black eyes and a bit of a face on, are you?
oh God. That is just... He's got a point. Oh my God. This is fucked up.
There are places in the country where that's just a joke. I did that joke in Preston. It was like marriage guidance. It got a round of applause. What I thought was a round of applause, it was actually people hitting their wives.
Oh God.
If you get arrested for making obscene phone calls and you get taken down to the station and you got one phone call, got to be a temptation, isn't it? Excuse me, officer, I'm just going to finish myself off. You can say PC's gone mad and no one minds. People quite like it if you say PC's gone mad. Political correctness has gone mad. They like that. But if you say PC's gone fucking spastic like a Hmong rapist, people get quite chippy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Should clarify, when I say fucking spastic like a Hmong rapist, I mean a rapist that rapes Hmongs, not a Hmong that rapes. I don't want to offend anyone. Although thinking about it, getting raped by a Hmong, not as bad. At least you get a cuddle afterwards.
Oh, monk. Okay. I was trying to figure out what he was saying. I was talking about a monk. His pronunciation. The K was silent.
Although, good luck in the police lineup. They all look a bit samey. Swings and roundabouts are what they like. While we're on the subject of Down syndrome, and that's not a line you hear enough, but while we're on the subject of Down syndrome, don't they have enough to worry about without the haircut?
Oh.
What sadistic barber is thinking this fella's not getting bullied enough? What about a bowl cut?
You got a point. It's a
Let's
simple
try and
cut.
lighten the mood, shall we? Let's lighten the mood a little bit.
That's a simple cut. Easiest to do with a shot, but simple cut. And it's all there are really, it's short. Some of them can grow into I won't say that most of them I've known have been able to lead independent lives. Most people I've known with that, four or five different people over the years. But
When I read about that Austrian fella, it was bound to come up, wasn't it? When I read about Joseph Fritzl building a cellar under his house to imprison his own daughter for 24 years so he could systematically torture and abuse 2 generations of his own family, here's my first thought. This is how middle class I am. My first thought was, I bet he didn't have planning permission for that.
God.
Oh, we'd all like to add some square footage, but there are some fucking rules, mate.
Would more effective writing give you an edge at work?
Builder's
Grammarly
permit.
can make your job one click simpler.
The builder's permit. I think you were talking about.
Has anyone in here ever tried any DIY? Give us a shout if you've ever tried any kind of DIY, yes? Yeah. Most everyone's tried. Can anyone who's ever tried DIY, hand on heart, tell me they don't have a little bit of admiration for the work that Fritzl did? It's not easy building stuff, is it? It's not easy to be a tidy workman. I'm not saying I approve of what he did down there, but he built a cellar without his wife even fucking noticing.
Valid point.
I'm just saying credit where credit is due. A round of applause for a Fritzl joke.
Yeah. That's
You may be
wrong.
my kind of town. He was described in the Daily Express newspaper as the most evil man in Austrian history.
What?
Not
Bullshit.
even close.
Bullshit. That would be Hitler.
Hitler.
He was Austrian.
Exam standards are coming down in this country. But focus on the positive. We do very well in pregnancy tests.
Oh, God.
It's a brilliant job, this. It's lovely. You spend an hour and a half talking to people, telling them jokes, building up this reservoir of goodwill. But then you're expected just to fuck off. A bit weird. With your permission, I'd like to piss away some of that goodwill on an unpleasant joke. You know, sometimes I'll tell a joke that's a bit edgy, and I feel as an audience, you go, oh, that's a little bit close to the... Go on then, you. What are you like? I'd like to tell one now that'll make you go... Oh. Would you like to hear it? Well, it's a joke about love. Can love conquer all? Or do the practicalities of life get in the way? Well, a great example of this is May to December relationships. Relationships where there's a bit of an age gap. Can love conquer that divide? Or does life get in the way, the practicalities? Probably as many different opinions as there are people in this room. Here's my opinion, for what it's worth. I think you know a girl is too young for you if you're having to make the aeroplane noise to get your cock in her mouth.
Oh.
Here comes the train into the tunnel.
That is just so fucked up. Oh, that is just so wrong.
There's three things I liked about that joke. Firstly, I like the fact it's a bit edgy. I like edgy jokes. It's about as edgy as I'd want to be. Second thing I like about it, next time you're being intimate with your partners. I know you're sat there thinking, I think he's a bit too mature for that. He's thinking, ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Third thing I like about that joke, probably later on tonight, maybe tomorrow or the next day, someone's going to say to you, oh, you were at a comedy show. Tell us a joke. I guarantee you that is all you're going to be able to think of. Mm-hmm. And you'll fuck it up. I was fucking a child in the face. You were what, you fucking maniac?
He's got a point too. I mean, it's stuff like that that kind of sticks in your head because because it causes such a gut reaction. Whether it be horror or disgust or even laughter, because it's comedy. That's what it is. They're just jokes, but with the content, it's like it's going to bring up that gut reaction, so it's going to be remembered. Anything that can spark a reaction, it's going to be remembered. But yeah, that's so wrong. I think that's just about the
People with Tourette's. What makes them tick?
Oh God. Okay, that's a good one to end on. People with Tourette's. What makes them tick? That's a good question when you think about it. I don't even think they know what causes that. But anyway, that was part 2 of Jimmy Carr's Riskiest Jokes. I'm just curious to see how many copyright claims I get on this one. I got 7 on the last one, but I think it's because it's clips from different specials. So it's like every time it switched to a different clip, I got a new copyright claim. So I had to dispute all those. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, yeah, this was great. I'm really looking forward to part 3. I really am. But yeah, that's gonna do it for that. Let's see. Let's get that off screen. Okay, yeah, that's gonna do it for that one. If you enjoyed watching that with me, make sure to leave me a like and subscribe, and tap the notification bell down there, and leave me a comment. Well, it's like, subscribe, comment, share, but requests, please, please, please leave those on the community tab. There are 4 posts there for requests. Once the 1st of November comes around, that's where I'll be getting all my requests from. Because the comments, I'm only seeing the ones that they hold for review for some reason or another. And then I'm not seeing all of them. So, yeah, leave any requests over there on the communities tab for me, please. That way I can make sure to see them all. Other than that, yeah, like I said, if you like it, hit me with a like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever. Whatever you feel like doing. Make sure to go over and put a like and subscribe on Jimmy Carr as well while you're at it. Yeah, that's just about going to do it for this video. It's off to the next one. Hope to see you there.